out, and your right leg behind the girth keeps the back end from falling out. After the circle you're on, we'll go straight again. That's good. And we're going to do the turn here again at the light post. Make a left, on the opposite side, make a right. And then now turn, prepare. Turn right on the other side. Slow down, regulate. Be on your circle. Now you change direction, so you also have to change your rising diagonal.
Thought I got it.
Yeah. Soften his jaw, slow down a little bit. That's the way. And as you're trotting, take a moment and just try to get the stirrups a little farther out on the balls of your feet. There you go. So not up underneath the arch. Farther out. Right. Go straight. Stay in this tempo. Good. That's fine. Fix your foot. Circle in that end. Good, like that. Yes, there you go. Walk when you're ready. Of the horses that you might want to ride, or let's say of the horses that I think one ought to want to ride, more of them ought to feel the way he is now than the way he feels when he's lazy.
Okay.
Now, if your goal in life is to go for a walk on the trail and, just sort of stroll and look at the flowers, it doesn't really much matter if he's lazy or who cares. But when you're in the ring and you're thinking of, schooling or at some point even showing, then it's like a question of being able to direct his energy, but assume that it's always there when you want it.
Okay.
It's like not turning on the faucet and the pump doesn't work. Okay? So now when you get to the end of the ring, make a turn straight down the center line in the walk. And just come with the cones slightly on your right side. So you're coming right down this line here. When you get around about to where I'm standing, have him stop with him facing me. Kind of in there. Good. Now ask him to make a 90-degree turn where you push the back end that way. You don't let the front end walk over there. So the front end kind of stays here and the back end steps around until you're facing like that. So your right leg is doing the pushing, your left rein is doing the regulating. You see a little bit of his right eye. Okay. Now, the good news is he's pointed the right direction.
But he didn't do it right.
Well, the first step he took was the front end over here.
Okay.
Okay? And then the back end went over there. And so that has a name. That's called a turn on the middle. And other than you being able to do it, it doesn't exist. Okay? So what we want to do is either a turn on the haunches, which is the front end going around the back, or a turn on the forehand where the back goes around the front. And you want to develop the feel of how to put either end where you want and control what the rest of him is doing at the same time.
Now, the one thing I did, I guess, that he was taught, and something that I learned, but it's probably all wrong on how to do, was we did get him, I can't get him to roll back and turn on his haunch, I guess. But the way that I was taught to do it is just hold here and still isn't,
Okay, now stop. Okay.
That was the only thing I was taught.
All right. What you were taught is the right way to do what he just did. That isn't something that happens in the hunter or jumper world or in the dressage world. But something close to that sort of happens. And there are two differences. One is, and in this case,